Hi and welcome to this month's edition of Stokvel TV. I am Fundum Dalose and I hope you're making the best of the bit of downtime that most of us are getting. 2 long weekends in 1 month. And we have an awesome edition lined up for you this month. Our Cremora Coffee morning was jam-packed as a group of Stokvel members joined the fun Cremora soapy stars, Shakes and Sima, for a fun interaction at the Ipilecheng Community Center in Soweto. As you'll see, it was filled with laughs, prizes, and of course, lots of delicious Cremora. Were any of your friends there? Have a look. We have another treat coming up as we take you behind the scenes of the Daily Sun, as we join a reporter in another exciting report. It's always fascinating to see how life is really like in those stories behind the news. You have no idea how brave those reporters sometimes have to be and how hard they work to get their story. We here at Stokvel TV are the only ones allowed to go behind the scenes with them to experience it. So come with us. We also catch up with the Reverend Gift Moerani from the South African Council of Churches for your church news update. The SACC really does great work and we are thrilled to be able to bring you their news. If your church has news, why not give the Reverend a call and perhaps he can include your church news in the next slot. Stokvel TV likes giving something back, so I went to go see the crucial work that's being done by the Delta Environmental Center. It is great to know that someone out there is making a daily effort to help all us show those who don't care why they should. Imagine what our children will see and the world through the eyes of our children's children and their children if we don't do our best about the environment now. More on that a little later. Fashion Police hits the streets shortly to take a look at what's in fashion right now and why some just instinctively know how to get the look whilst others just don't have a clue. It's always entertaining to watch other people, don't you think? But if you're on the streets when the Fashion Police are, you stand a chance to win money for mahala. So just dress up daily and watch out for the Stokvel TV Fashion Police when you are out and about. Street Buzz this month allows you to air your views on why there are so many people who are out of work. We are a nation of entrepreneurs. Why don't more people start their own businesses? Is it too difficult to do so? What do you think the government should do to help people work for themselves? If you were the government, how would you solve this problem? Can we continue to rely on the few million people earning enough money to pay enough taxes for the 15 million people who receive grants? This is a serious topic. Let us know your solutions. This is your chance to comment. The cherry on top? Great live music performances. Then of course, we also bring you a glimpse of new movies in the wings this month. But that's more than enough from me. Let's get going whilst you get comfortable.
Hello, I am here at the Ipilecheng Community Center in Soweto, and it's great to have you with us. Today, we are joining Shakes and Sima again, the new Cremora couple. I'm sure it's going to be great fun. The Cremora team is also here with some awesome prizes, which will be up for grabs. So settle in and join us as things get creamy. Good morning, Cremora lovers.
Good morning.
It's that time of the year again, spent with family and friends over the wonderful long Easter weekend. And what better way to spend it the good old South African way, with SA's favorite coffee creamer, rich and creamy Cremora. After all these years, it is still #1 in your hearts, still on top, and now creamier and richer than ever. Who here loves Cremora? Put your hands up. Speaking of great family time, how many of you have heard of Shakes and Sima? They sure are a fun-loving couple, aren't they? They go together just like coffee and Cremora. And as this is the weekend of coming together, young and old, they've come here today to put on a little show for us and spread some of their Easter festivities with us. You can be part of it too. Every time they say rich or creamy or smooth, you shout Cremora, okay? Yes. And if any of our spotters see you shouting, you will win an instant Cremora prize. Are you ready?
Yes!
So, without further ado, put your hands together for the lovely Sima. Hello, hello, hello. Sanbonani. Okay, guys.
I have a surprise for Shakesy, and it's an Easter egg hunt, but I need your help. I need to hide these eggs amongst some of you. Is that okay? Yes. Are you going to play with us? Yes. All right, thank you. Okay, can we please welcome my darling husband, Shakesy?
Boing. Boing.
Oh, Shakesy, what are you doing?
I'm hopping. Boing. I'm an Easter bunny. Boing.
That's more like an Easter frog, Mus.
Boing. Happy Easter, my love. Happy Easter.
Oh, happy Easter, my love. Now, I know how much you love Easter. So, are you ready for your gift?
I'm ready for my gift.
But you're gonna have to look for it.
Oh, so it's like a secret mission. Tonight, on TV, it's a Shakestown.
Shakesy, my love, it's not a secret mission.
Oh.
It's an Easter egg hunt.
Oh, okay. Well, then you'll help me, no? Please. You just tell me if I'm hot or cold, you know? Okay, thank you.
Cold.
I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm cold. You guys are lying to me.
Hot.
Oh. Okay, got one. I'm still warm. Okay. No. Cold.
Cold. Warm.
Where is it? I'm hot. Where is it? Oh! Thank you.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.
That's not all.
What?
I know you can do it. Come on, my Shakesy.
Okay.
Cold. Cold.
I know something. Knowing my wife, she probably asked you guys to hide some, ne? She's smooth like that, yeah? Okay. So, let me see. I'm cold. I'm warm. You look suspicious. Are you hiding something? Do you want to tell me something? A confession, maybe. Why are you wearing the same glasses?
Hot.
Go fast. Give it up. Give it up. Okay, one more. Cold. Am I warm? Let's have the Easter egg. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like the richest man on earth. Do you know what would be perfect with these eggs? Yes. Some rich and creamy.
How? But Shakesy, you're pushing it now.
Please.
Okay. My love, where did you leave the cremora?
It's where it's always been, my love.
But it's not on top.
But this time it's inside my bunny.
Oh, Shakesy!
Oh, yes.
I can't believe you did this. This is the best Easter present ever. Would you like to have some eggs?
I'd like to have some eggs.
Hey, but my name you.
Oh, yeah. What are we going to do with it?
Obvious. We're gonna share with our Cremora family.
Happy Easter, my love.
Happy Easter, my love, and happy Easter to all of you. Remember to always celebrate with your loved ones, and I hope you have a weekend filled with fun, family, and of course, rich and Rich and creamy Cremora.
The spotters were looking at all the people that were shouting out the right words. So yes, now we're going to hand out the prizes. Thanks so much for the lovely performance, guys. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm more than ready to have a steaming hot cup of coffee with Cremora. Do you want to join me? Yes! You can also step across to the photo booth to have your photo taken with Shakes and Sima. You will be handed a card so that you can find your photo on Facebook. Thanks to our audience for having so much fun with us today. Thanks so much to our Cremora team and Shakes and Sima. And last but not least, we would like to say a big thank you to Ipelecheng Community Center for being such great hosts. A round of applause.
Everyone had a lot of fun. Thank you, Cremora. And remember, it's not inside, it's on top. So get your Cremora now. As promised, let's pop in to see environmental education in action. The Delta Environmental Center in Victory Park focuses on education, training, and consultation. That simply means that they are helping people to improve their environment through properly managing it, so we can make sure our resources last and last. They help people be more responsible and show them how to improve their attitude towards nurturing our environment, so that our children and our children's children can still enjoy a healthy and beautiful planet Earth. Hi guys, today we're visiting the Delta Environmental Center in Victory Park. They are an environmental education and training organization and also museum. Let's go find out more about what they do and how we can help. I'm here with Jeff Lockwood, the resident manager of the Delta Environmental Center, and we're just going to find out more from him about the actual center. So how are you today?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm good, thanks. So the first question would be, how did the center start?
We started 40 years ago. This place was the old Delta Sewage Works pump house building, and it had stopped working, and our founder was busy setting up a bird sanctuary down in the park. Kept looking at this place and thinking, wow, we can use this. So he made an offer to the city of Joburg to take the building and convert it and repair it.
Can you tell us more about the services and the activities that you offer at the center?
The initial idea was that this would be some kind of natural history museum. And so what happened was we started off building various displays, and the display behind me, for example, has over 10,000 handmade leaves, many of which I actually made and put up myself. So it was part of the original, particularly for the school groups visiting us, was a very important part of the work we did. Obviously, for the sort of training we're involved with now, it's not quite as often used at that level, but the school groups love it, and every one of our school programs tends to have a museum component. So we have various scenes from around Southern Africa, various habitats like grasslands and deserts and semi-deserts and fynbos and so on. And the content is pitched at the curriculum level, so we can tease out some of the content that they have to cover at school in an exciting way, a very visual way, and a very different way to the textbooks. And since then it's expanded to the higher grades and even sort of now teachers increasingly, lots of support work with the teaching community, subject advisors and so on, not just here in Gauteng, but also further afield in the other provinces as well. We run a diploma course in environmental education, and we are busy with the third year of a program under the National YES project, which is Youth Environmental Services Project, where we're working with youth in Northwest Province, 100 youth each year, and we are training them up in environmental issues and responses and trying to help them find work in the environmental sector in their local communities.
And if someone from the outside of the organization wanted to help, how would they go about that, and what can they actually do?
Okay, obviously We believe the work we're doing is vitally important. South Africa is facing all sorts of environmental challenges, and it helps if the learners leaving school are aware of these and have been helped to understand that they can make a contribution to solving them. You know, it's all very well sitting there saying, ooh, you know, climate change, everything's the sky's falling on our head and everybody goes into a dark hole and you know, closes the door. We want people who actually understand what the problems are, but also understand that we can help solve them. And it's giving them those tools to actually start that process. So if people get excited about that idea and would like to help, sure, any donation would be most welcome. Obviously, like any non-profit organization, money is always an issue. We charge for our services, and many of the underprivileged schools, for example, battle to bring their learners here. So if people would like to expose particularly those learners to the kind of services we offer, maybe sponsoring a school visit, you know, putting money in to pay for the buses to get the learners here would be one very tangible way of helping. If people are good teachers, enthusiastic, work well with kids, and have a good broad environmental knowledge, then maybe they'd like to come and work as an education officer at the centre. And we don't employ these people full time. We call them in as and when we need them. And there's a small remuneration for their services, but it would be a great area to get involved and to give back to the broader community.
As you saw, the Delta Environmental Centre's work is crucial, so please help out where you can. Until next time, from me, Mfundom Zalose, goodbye. Please get involved with the Delta Environmental Centre if you can. Help them help others to learn the lessons before it's too late. Now, it's time to visit a story behind the news of your favorite newspaper. Want to know more? Let's join the Daily Sun reporters. Come with us.
Okay, my name is Lucky Maibi from the Daily Sun. We're covering a story downtown Joburg where a violent protest broke out this morning. Residents of JP's Town claiming that the government wants to evict them from their houses, and it appears they've been living in this area for many years. And now it appears as if there's a new developer who came through, bought the place, and now they are being evicted with what they claim is a short notice, and they've got nowhere else to go. At the moment, the only thing that you can see from the people's faces is devastation, a lot of shock, some very angry, not quite tense. You cannot even come close. Some are not even approachable to really speak to them. They show a lot of anger. As we speak, the situation is very tense but calm at the moment because the leaders still went out to negotiate with the mayor's office to see if they can bring somebody to speak to the people and see the way forward. But at this stage, we cannot tell what's going to be happening in the next 24 hours. From me, Lucky, from the Daily Sun, until next time. Thank you.
There's always something extraordinary happening at the Daily Sun. If you're not one of their 5.7 million daily readers, you're missing out. How can so many people be wrong? Get the Daily Sun. Next, we joined the fashion police. We went out to hunt down the best in trends on the streets of Joburg. Was it you strutting your stuff and winning the on-the-spot prize? Let's take a look. If it wasn't, maybe it's someone you know, and they can take you out for dinner. Okay, so with the way you dressed, you want to just explain the dress code and what motivated you to dress this way?
Well, I was going to work, so I just dressed up as formal as I could to get to work. But this is like casual formal, I guess. I can't do the whole suit thing.
What inspires you normally on a normal basis, on a day-to-day, in terms of your dress code?
Dress code, I don't know. I don't really get inspired by anything. It's more like it's purpose-driven. So whatever I'm going to be doing that day, I'm going to dress for the day.
Okay, so it's more functionality than...
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And then in terms of fashion in the future, like in the next season, what do you think is going to be cool or happening?
At the moment, everyone's rocking those tribal African sort of patterns. So I'm thinking once people get over that, they might just be able to come up with new patterns, and that's what might be the next exciting thing coming in the new season.
Okay, what inspired the look today?
My look was inspired by myself. I was looking in the mirror, so I was like, yeah, this is how I'm going to dress today, because it's how I feel.
You feel like a jersey
I
and
feel
jeans?
devilish today, you know.
Devilish.
The red, you know.
All right, and the jewelry?
The jewelry, it's just who I am. I love jewelry.
Okay. In terms of fashion, what do you think is going to be the cool or the in thing in the next season?
The cool or in thing. I mean, you get yourself a pair of Janowskis and then you're in for the winter.
And yeah, can you tell us, like, can you go through the outfit itself? The shoes, the jeans,
The shoes, these are Chuck Taylors. These are just normal pair of Levi jeans and, you know, bring a sweater. It was cold this morning, you know, sweater up.
Yeah. And the shades?
The shades is for me to see, actually. I can't see.
those
Yeah, these are prescription glasses.
For your cool responses, you're actually going to get an on-the-spot prize on behalf of the Stokvel TV team.
Okay,
so, yeah, well
thank you,
done.
man. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
You're dressed pretty cool. I just want to know what inspired the look for today.
I don't know, man. It's casual day and I'm pretty hungover, so I decided to throw what I could throw together in the hat. It's the season hat.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with a Panama hat. And a couple of Nikes, hey, a checkered shirt, jeans. It's that time, babe.
You seem to know quite a lot about fashion, so do you mind if I ask, what do you think is going to be cool in the next season for fashion?
I don't know. Everything is coming back, man. I don't know. Bandanas might be in next summer. I don't know. Probably.
Because you're dressed so cool and you had dope answers, we're going to give you an on-the-spot prize. Courtesy of Stokvel TV.
Thanks, guys.
So what do you think people should focus on in terms of self-employment, and which industry should they focus on?
I think the business industry in terms of self-employment is much better because it is broad and it doesn't need much knowledge. As long as you know change yakho, you can enter into any business, starting from being a hawker or a vendor up to you can own your own business, like a big empire, you see. So I think business industry is much better.
What do you think the government can do to assist the people who want to be entrepreneurs or self-employed?
Okay. Yeah, this one's from. I think the government should have more programs, so that programs such if there are people who are interested in starting their own businesses, we've got this kind of program. You can bring your business plan. We can look up to it and then try to see if you can find people who can help you, or like sponsors, or even people that can mentor you, because that can play a huge role. Because a lot of people most people, they are business minded, but for the fact that they don't know where to start, they don't know which doors to knock. So if the government can bring such programs that will come willingly say, you know what, this is what we can put on the table, and then come with your business plan and everything.
And those business plans are supposed to be done at a grassroots level, like starting from those community level. We are one of those very local levels, because they are there, the programs. It's just that you only find them in big cities, or they are not there in Ekasi and stuff. So if they can start those businesses, those programs at a grassroots level, like from the local level, start helping our vendors and our hawkers and stuff, it will be better.
I think at the same time, like even matric students, I'm going to make an example, because even in matric, especially those who are doing commercial subject, they are business minded, and as young as they are, imagine if you can groom those people as young as they are and then take them with what would they become tomorrow. So focus much on young people.
In South Africa, what do you think should be done about self-employment or entrepreneurship to encourage small business?
I think successful entrepreneurs, firstly, should be obliged by the government to actually give funds and be more accessible, because I've had an experience where you approach a successful entrepreneur, he doesn't even reply your email. So despite that, the entrepreneurs being accessible, I also think that the government should give more funds to upcoming entrepreneurs. So funds should be really out there. Yes.
I understand that we need more funds, but then if you're an entrepreneur, do you not think there should be some sort of process or program that you should go through before you actually get the funds? Like an incentive maybe, instead of just getting money?
Okay. I think the other thing that makes us as young entrepreneurs fail, right, that the government can actually do is make courses, like short-term courses that can actually help out, that can actually help the entrepreneurs grow, type of thing.
And besides entrepreneurs, what about your everyday person? How can we get them out of the house and actually get them to employ themselves?
So now it's all about giving awareness. People think that getting a job is getting security, but you might find that sometimes the government doesn't have jobs at all. So I think it's them actually having activists, like self-employment activists, who go out to actually educate people with regards to self-employment, how they can develop their ideas, the process of actually becoming self-employed in itself.
What do you think South Africa needs to do to help people to get self-employed or encourage them to actually do that?
What I think the government needs to do is the government just needs to put more effort on vocational training, because like let me say those who go through vocational training education, they can like be self-employed. Many of the courses you see, you can be self-employed if you go through those courses.
So they should focus more on those kind of courses.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for people who can't actually go to those courses, or people who are sitting at home, how can we encourage them to actually get jobs?
Oh, there are like, there are things like, let me say court for example. You have the seaport. You have things like, this clearing and forwarding stuff. There are people that they just go there, they get the training, like they work from one office to another, they follow people that they know about the field, they work from one office to another to see how they do things. But in some cases, the government, they don't allow people that they have not gone to school, they don't allow illiterate to go through those things. They always like, if you don't have a certificate, if you don't have this pass to get into the poor, you cannot not learn all those things, you understand? So I think the government should like give chances for this type of people to work around, to get those ideas so that they could be able to do their own things on their own.
Aren't people wonderful? We'll hook up with a few more a little later. Now it's time to sing. Enjoy Zaza performing Calvary off her Spirit of Praise Volume 4 DVD.
Yeah.
You know that intro by now. It's time for your church news update with the Reverend Gift Moerane at the South African Council of Churches. Always involved. Let's find out what's happening. Hi guys, we're back at the Khotso House in Johannesburg CBD with Reverend Gift Moerane for the SACC just to get updates on what's going on in the churches in South Africa. How are you today?
I'm fine, myself.
I'm good, thanks. So the last time we were here, we spoke about the HCT campaign, so we just wanted to find out more updates about that.
We are still making a call to South Africans to heed the call to go to test for HIV and AIDS. The Minister of Health has made this call, and we are supporting the call to say everyone in this country should know his or her status. That will enable government to roll on people on treatment, because treatment is there, but it cannot be utilized unless people come forward after they have tested, knowing their status. And those who are still negative, we really want to say keep your status like that, remain negative, making sure that you don't get infected. And those who test positive, this is not a death sentence. There is treatment in this country. You get actual ARV, and we therefore say through the Easter period, we want to believe that God, Christ who died for us, who showed his love, abundant love to us by dying on the cross. Let's demonstrate that love by to love ourselves, know your status. If you know you are infected, protect your partner, use the condom. That is the message that we are sending out.
Reverend, can you please tell us your message regarding governance?
Regarding governance, we say we are alarmed by the number of public demonstrations, the violence that actually that lead to destruction of properties. And we really want to say that's not the way to resolve our problems. If we are concerned about certain things that are not happening according to the plan, there are forums that are there in place for communities to raise their concerns. We have developed a program as Council of Churches that people can use churches wherever they are. Talk to your clergy, talk to your pastors if there are concerns. If maybe your church is not capable to facilitate such meetings, the SACC has a team of facilitators who can come to communities to assist to facilitate dialogue sessions. We have made this presentation to the Gauteng government to say we are here, we are concerned, but we are not just concerned, we also want to add value by facilitating discussions where there are deadlocks. So we really want to say our democracy education is here, and we would like to lobby communities and the municipalities to utilize churches to assist to entrench the culture of public participation and good governance. Let's actually resort to negotiations. Talking can bring solution, but fighting destruction of property will cause more pain, and many people ending up being arrested, and the communities next time complaining that our people are being arrested, but forgetting that what they have caused. The message to churches is time for Easter. Let's go and pray. Let's pray for the nation. Let's pray for the government. Let's pray for our parliament. Let's pray for our leaders, our politicians, our councillors, to really do what they are expected to do. Some of the things that we see on our public TVs, we really don't like them, but we still believe that a solution will be found to resolve some of these kind of things that we see. They are not good for our children, for the future of this country. Let's not destroy the legacy of Madiba. Let's build on what Madiba left for us, which is to negotiate whenever we don't agree. There's a solution in talking or negotiating. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Reverend, for the update.
Thank you very much. Until we meet again, goodbye.
Until next time. Bye. Now you know. If your church has news, why not contact the Reverend and tell him about it? The SACC is a great institution, as you know, and we're excited to bring you their news regularly. Let's hear more views on how to get the nation working. The people have the solutions. Did you know? What do you think, as South Africa, what can we do to encourage people to be self-employed or to become entrepreneurs?
You need to prepare them with the lecture, what it takes to be an entrepreneur, and also with the startup capital. And also you need to guide them through every step of the stage towards total freedom. So you don't just give them the money and put them on a lecture, maybe a 1-week lecture, and then give them the whole money and then let them go and practice it. You need to guide them step by step and also inspect what they are doing to make sure that they are adapting to the principles of a startup business.
And what do you think the government can do to assist these people or programs?
The government needs to look at areas that would empower the people and make capital available for people who want to go into business in those particular areas. Because you can't give them money and ask them and let them go into areas that they wish to, because it might be an area that would not benefit the greater public, because you're looking at employment figures as well. It would benefit the people more in a business that would employ, say, 10 people or 15 people than a business that would employ 2 or 3 people as well. So the government needs to look at areas that would, businesses that would benefit the population more, the people more, in terms of either employment numbers or in terms of production from that business.
So with self-employment, what do you think we should focus on as the youth and people living in South Africa?
People must learn to go to school and be educated. Yeah, people must not do drugs and quick money, because that is why people are not getting employment. Most of them are failing in school. You see, because they go to be drug fit. Yeah, and they don't study in school, they fail.
What happens with the people who have studied and can't get employment? What should they do?
They should get some capital and start some businesses, maybe small businesses. Yeah.
Okay. With those small businesses, what industry do you think they should look at? Where would they be getting most of their resources and actually profits from?
This is Johannesburg. Yeah. It's got a lot of resources, Yeah. You can do clothing. Yes, you can open a shop of just utensils, home utensils. You can open a shop of equipments, music equipments.
And with that in mind, what do you think the government can do with those people who want to open up those kind of shops?
I think they must start some sort of an opportunity to open for them, like where they can get money. But I don't know how that can happen now.
What do you think South Africans should do to be more self-employed?
to be more self-employed? I think first, education is priority. You need to be more informed. Although education might not give you a job, might not give you plans on what to do, but it can actually provide you with information. You can be quite exposed, know what to do, know what's happening there and there and there. So I think education is the key first, and it can give you connections to other people. Even if, suppose you studied BA, for instance, you can actually venture in something outside your field. So I think education is key, whatever type of education.
And then what do you think the government can do to assist with entrepreneurs and people who are self-employed?
I think that depending on the government can only give you formal employment, not self-employment, I think. I think you have to have your own idea. You have to have an outside idea, not something in... What's the word?
A new idea, not something that's already been done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's when maybe government should sponsor sort of organizations, new organizations and that stuff. But then, depending on the government is actually wasting your time, I think.
So you're saying the government should have a program that focuses on new ideas, and once they've found those ideas, what happens then?
Maybe ideas that can bring something in that can actually benefit the government as well. Maybe ideas like, let me give you this example about this organization. I won't give you the name. It's an organization, it's an education organization. They sort of want to advance maths and science in schools. So what they do is they go to schools and provide mobile labs. These laboratories are so cheap, like they actually use toothpicks for some of the things, and they use wires. They can actually put a wire to use as spatulas and sort of to create those mobile labs. Like for instance, in rural areas, rural schools don't have labs and all of that. Mm-hmm. So these organizations, they're actually lacking funding, but they're doing it. They're actually doing that. If the government can sponsor that, I think it will have some sort of income back to the government as well, because if we sponsor science and maths in South Africa, it means you don't need to hire outside for science and maths related skills and sort of. So I think maybe the government can only sponsor things that will bring in something back to the government, not things that will only benefit you as an individual, as an entrepreneur, because some of the things just benefit me and me alone.
I like the way you guys are dressed, so I just wanted you guys to go through the outfit and what inspired it and where you got the single items and the accessories.
The hat I got from DC's, which is a local brand in Soweto. Man, my style is like simple, put a simple tee on, put a simple jeans, but mix it up a little bit, just to relax, just be yourself. Yeah, that's all about my style, man.
Mine is not so complicated. I just put on a shirt and a jean, that's it. And then obviously accessorize. I like accessories, so one ring. Usually I put another ring here, so that's it. And my neck pieces, those are my favorite pieces.
What inspires the look?
Just me, being me. Yeah, this is me. When I put on stuff, I don't think of the trends right now. I like to set trends, so I'm a trendsetter, even in a way.
In terms of fashion, in the next season, what do you guys think is going to be cool?
I'm into tie-dye shirts now. Like, I think tie-dye is going to be the new in thing. I think people are starting to get into tie-dye now, but I believe that tie-dye is the next trend.
I think leather jackets are going to be big this summer, especially these brown spiky jackets. Yeah, I think that's going to be huge this winter.
Can you tell us more about your outfit and what inspired it today?
Galaxy Boy inspired my outfit. I'm wearing a dress by Galaxy Boy. It's a guy by Tatiso from Pretoria. So he has his own brand and it's very big right now. And so yeah, I just decided to support him today and just rock it.
Okay. What, besides today, what inspires your dress code?
My mood, basically. If I'm feeling down, I dress up. If I'm feeling cool, I just dress chilled.
Okay. And what do you think is going to be cool in the next season for fashion?
Travel prints are in right now, so I don't know for the next season. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So because you're dressed so cool, and because we like the way you're dressed, we're going to give you an on-the-spot prize.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Courtesy of Stokvel TV. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So can you tell me more about the outfit and what inspired it?
Oh, my outfit, bro. I'm inspired. Free lifestyle. I love this.
Huh?
It's a free lifestyle. Nobody do like this in there. It's only me, bro.
So, can you like take us through the outfit? The shoes, the jeans, the top, the sweater, the hat.
About my shoes, my take it there's a Converse. I like Converse because I can wear other stuff cause my legs. Pantula style, bruh. I walk just like that. You see the way I walk, bruh. Yeah, so nothing.
And the jeans, the top. This is it's a nice top.
Oh, the jeans.
Yeah.
I like this, but it's a strong jean. I bought it on Edgar's.
Edgar's.
And I have the same jean. I think I have 3 pairs, same stuff.
Of the same jean?
The same jeans, 3 pairs, yeah. Oh, the hat. My girl bought me on Saturday. My girlfriend bought me on Saturday.
These groovy earrings, where did you guys get them from?
You're
not the first person I see.
Nah.
Yeah.
You mean you asking where can you get it?
Yeah.
I can get it at our game. It's 250.
250?
250 bucks.
At game?
Yeah, at game.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Kruger's top rent.
Because you answered so cool and you dressed so well, we're going to give you an on-the-spot prize.
Yeah!
Whether it's functional or expressive, it's always interesting to see how we dress and why. Congratulations to the Spot Prize winners. Next up, more good music. Here's Nay's performance of Come As You Are. Enjoy.
Come as you are, come as you are, enter in His presence, do not be afraid, God will give you grace, just come. As you are, just as you are, enter in His presence. Do not be afraid. God will give you grace. I know you've been disappointed. You've been let down before. You thought of giving up. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, there's still a chance. Ooh, I know someone who cares and is waiting just for you. He understands how you feel. Just come. As you are, come as you are. You don't have to change by yourself. God has a plan about your life, and God will give you. He will give you grace. Yes, He will.
You know I've been disappointed.
Yes, I know.
I've been let down before.
Tell me more.
I thought of giving up.
Hold on, there's still a chance.
I know someone that cares, and he's waiting 'cause he understands how I feel. I come as I am. I come as I am. Entering your presence, I am not afraid. And you will give me grace. Come as I am. I come as I am. Entering your presence, I am not afraid. You will give me grace. Just come as you are. You too can come as you are, as you are. Entering His arms are open wide. God will give you grace. I'm talking to you. Come as you are. Come on, enter His presence. Do not be afraid. God will give. God will give. God will give. God will give. He loves you. God will give. God will give you grace. God will give. God will give. God will give. God will give you God will give. 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 Oh, God will give. God will give. God will give you grace. Hallelujah.
Here's what's happening on the big screen shortly. Feel like getting out of the house over the holiday weekends? Few things beat a movie with your family.
Toothpaste, toothbrush in your mouth now. What?
Matter. You gotta be mad at me like you mean it.
Eloise, you brush those teeth. Don't make me come in here and have to say it twice.
Nice.
This is Eloise. She's my granddaughter. What are you doing?
I'm gonna make pancakes. Set the table, please.
My wife and I raised her after my daughter died.
Bye, Papa.
Then life threw us a curve, and now her grandmother's gone too. The love of my life.
Do you really plan on raising this girl all by yourself?
This is every day.
Yep.
Do you need to call her another grandmother?
Grandma Wee Wee?
Yeah.
The last person I need around me right now is Grandma Wee Wee.
Miss Miller, that's right. You got a plan for Eloise in light of all this?
You tied it like a tennis shoe.
She's got a whole lot of family down with me.
Well, you can always come for a swim. Oh, Lord.
Hey, guys! Hey, baby.
I'm thinking we need to start talking about a shared custody.
Not gonna happen.
She has a father.
You live in a blind spot when it comes to your son. He's a junkie.
And you're a drunk.
Okay, thank you.
Run on home, fill your bathtub with whiskey, and just soak in it. Have yourself an old drunk man's bubble bath.
Got it.
Good. This is a little girl's life we're talking about.
You know what, Rowena? You petitioned for custody.
Louise needs more love than just what her grandfather can give her.
What she needs is stability, especially now since she's lost her grandmother. One of her grandmothers.
That's you, me, and Daddy.
You just want her away from us, the black people.
I've lost everything. I can't lose her, too.
You need to let her know right now she's worth fighting for.
Do you dislike black people? Not all of them. This isn't about black and white.
I love you, Mama.
This is about Eloise.
Oh, this skinny one right here. Is it supposed to be me?
No.
It's not my favorite.
That, unfortunately, is all we have time for. But do look out for the next edition of Stokvel TV at your church. I hope you've enjoyed our lineup. We'll be with you very soon with more. From me, Mfundo Mdlalose, and the Stokvel TV team, take care and take note. It is possible to be self-employed. Go and speak to the government department in your area of interest. Demand their help and ask them to do just that to assist you. Take care.